Good morning, everybody. Sayed Option here. Today's Thursday. We got Powell again. Some other fits. Let me just tell you the fits. Um, well, we got Bowen at 9:55, Powell at 10 a.m., and Mester at 10 a.m., and Barkin at 4:30 p.m. So Powell is the most important one. Gotta be careful about that. Pre-market right now, ES not clear direction, flat, almost a little bit red. Um, 5 is a little bit up. Jobless claim came in. It jumped a little bit up, but it's pulling back. 15:30, 1 hour is upward. That's a good sign. The 1 hour MACD golden crossing, but the 4 hour is very, very bearish, and the daily is curving down. Let me show you something. Um, this is this is how market acts. So let me do blue color. Market, like for example, when it's all-time high, it comes down, goes up again, and comes down, and goes up again, then comes down, then makes a lot until bottom, then it goes up, then it comes down again, then it goes up, then it goes up, then like this. Now went up like that, so it's pulling back. See how far it's gonna come and go. So let's look at ES. I show you something here. Um, Maximum sell. Let's go on the weekly. So here, look, it came down, went up again, it came down, went up again, came down, went up again, made a new low, then went up again. So this is how happening. This is exactly how the market reacts. And right now it seems like we are at this stage coming down a little bit. So we'll see. I mean, if the daily MACD golden crosses, then this can come more down. So but in general, we're in the uptrend. So until it comes down, and when it makes a bottom, it goes up. Because why? Because the monthly chart and the weekly charts are very, very bullish. So let's go back. I'll fix this one. So monthly, weekly charts are still very bullish. Monthly charts are very bullish. The trend is up. Once we make a bottom, it can go up again. Even daily MACD, if that crosses, and then if we get a 4 hour MACD golden cross, it can go up again. It can maybe touch it, then it go up again. So we just need to wait for the confirmation. And right now, this is a healthy pullback, but who knows how far it can go down or when it's gonna bounce. We never know. Anyhow, pre-market right now, 1 hour, we got a MACD golden cross. Keep in mind, when it's on the bull run, when it's in this stage of run up, every 1 hour MACD is good point to buy. But when it's getting to the stage of the high point up here, it's gonna get tricky because it can be fake and it can be sold. So that's just 1 hour MACD is giving a signal that it can maybe jump up, but the 4 hour doesn't support it yet. We need to get the yellow bar on the ES, and this MACD curves up to get a valid confirmation that we go up again. Anyhow, enough of that. Let's go to NQ. NQ pre-market 5 is coming down again. 15:30, 1 hour is upward. 4 hour, we need to get some signal on there, and then we can run up again. Daily MACD is dead crossing. That's actually not good. So daily MACD dead cross is very, very bad signal for now. RSI came out of the zone 2 days ago, and weekly is curving down on the RSI, so that's going to be cautious. It's still very bullish on weekly and monthly, but we need to get a 4 hour MACD golden cross to have the next leg up. For now, direction is downward until we get a 4 hour MACD confirmation upward. Sorry about that. Dow Jones, nothing exciting there, mixed signal. RUT was interesting yesterday. Was trying to go. It went actually green intraday, and then into the close it pulled back, and the daily is dead crossing there too. VIX, let's do TNX, just yo-yo option there, yo-yo actions there on the daily charts. DXY jumping up, not good for tech. Pre-market 5, 15:30, 1 hour is upward. 4 hour and daily is still downward, so there's a mixed signal, and it's just yo-yo range between 101 and 102. It's a big range for DXY, but it's got to pay attention to it. If it passes 102.251 level, it can go to the higher level, and if it jumps up, it can cause more pullback. Wix 5%, 4% higher. Um, it's 1373 level. Pre-market right now, it went up. Now it's pulling back 15 already dead cross, and the 30 gave a dark blue bar. But in general, if you look 4 hour and daily, we got yellow bar. If they both golden cross, then we're gonna be in trouble and we can go much lower. But we had the yellow bar in the past few weeks and they turned to red later. So we have to see how the market reacts. It's if it gets above 1479 or 15, then it can be huge trouble. But right now, if 30 minutes MACD dead crosses and this starts fading again, then yeah, VIX can go down again. VIX is broken indicator right now, unless it moves big. Anyhow, next one. Let's go to BTC. 1 hour MACD dead crossed yesterday, so it was a sign of the slowdown, and right now is establishing a range, consolidating. That's how everything works in the stock market. Everything works like that. Let me just clear this. Okay, so in stock market, something goes up, makes a consolidation, up, down, up, down, up, down, then boom, goes up again, then repeats it again. So that's how, and same thing, when it goes down, it makes a consolidation, few day, multi-day down, then again, consolidation, then moves again. So a lot of times names moves like that. And if you look at any chart, you will see that pattern. Apple pre-market 183 to 183 again. If it goes below that, Apple, just keep in mind, Apple is a huge market cap. It's a big component of a lot of indexes. And if it goes down, it drags market down. Daily is downward. Yesterday was trying to go strong into the close, but then the pullback pulled it back. Everything was pulling back into the close. If it goes below 183.22, next targets are 181 and 179.51. If we do get if it goes above 183.97 and the 30 minutes MACD golden cross on 1 hour same, then it can run up to 185, 186. Apple is another example that the hourly MACD golden cross yesterday. You see, it was very strong. It was going up. It was about to break 185.21, but then boom, and the end of the day went down. Why? Because we're almost at the end of the cycle, and 4 hour is very bearish, so it got sold quickly. So this is what you want to pay attention to it. Until you don't have a valid confirmation on 4 hour, right now trend is down. Amazon, same thing, trend is down, but it's opening flat, a little bit up. Two levels to watch: 125.86, 124. Breaks either way, can go to the next levels. Nvidia investors day today, so that's a huge thing to watch today. If it does go higher, it can get to 441, and the sky's the limit. You never know, maybe it gets crazy. But if it does break 417, if they say anything wrong, or if it be a sell the news, or they don't say any guide up or anything, then it can go to, if it breaks 417, we're looking at 414, 412, 410, and major levels are 417, 410, and 405.55. But we'll see how the event goes. It's at 2 p.m. today at 11 a.m. Pacific time. Baba, it was getting sold fast on this last 3 days. It was just getting sold fast. Right now pre-market is upward on the 5 to 30 to 1 hour. 4 hours still no sign for it. Need to break 87.59 to get interesting for run up again. But if it does go below 86, 85, then it's gonna be a huge trouble and can go retest 80. Bidu is trying to hold the 140 level. Many times last 3 days, it opened, it jumped, then it pulled back, so keep an eye on that one. Daily we got in first dark blue bar, still very bullish on weekly. Need to get a 4 hour MACD golden cross for next run up. Netflix, very very weak. Netflix, another example. Let me show you Netflix. So Netflix, you can see here, it had a red day, it was very weak on Friday, and then Monday opened a little bit up. So that's another example. That's what happened. Like Friday it came down, then Monday it jumped a little bit up, then it sold, then it had a rest, then went down again. So that's when something goes on a downtrend. The 4 hour, you see MACD dead cross and we're starting getting red bars. It doesn't matter, it gives a little bit jump. The general trend is downward. So it's then it went down yesterday, and now is today is gapping down 3 points lower. It's already below 423 level, so that's a major level right now. You can see it's holding it, trying to hold it 423.21. If it cannot hold 419.06, then we're looking at 415 and can go all the way to 408. But again, 426 is the key level to watch. If it breaks that one, it can run up higher. Pre-market right now, 5 not clear direction. 15:30 was up. 1 hour, 1 hour we don't have golden cross yet. Need that, and the 4 hour we need a yellow bar to confirm to go up. And daily MACD is dead crossing. So be cautious about Netflix jump, fake, maybe some fake jumps. But if it turns out to be a real jump, it can go. Meta. Let's see. Meta pre-market 515 is very flat. 30 minutes is not clear direction, but 1 hour and 4 hours downward. What's interesting is every time it dives down, every time it pulls back, you said, see here, pull back, it jumped. A pull back, it jumped up again. So every drop, it gets bought up there because it looks like probably they expect this to hit tier 100 or have a great earning again. But right now, general market trend is down. So it's every drop, every rip up getting sold. So the general, because the market is pressuring it down, but it's holding up. So you need to pay attention to the intraday actions and to the levels. So if it passed 280, we can run up to 282, 284. If it goes below 278.66, and the low of yesterday was 278.36, breaks that one, we can go to 276 and 275. Tesla was very interesting. Let me show you something. So Tesla was gapping up yesterday, 2 days ago, before market. It jumped up. It was jumping up after the close, and then before market opens, it was jumping up, and you can see here it was jumping up. But then what happened was, usually when it jumps up, it continues higher, or pre-market shows some strength, or when it opens, it jumps up. But this time, what was different yesterday was that when it opened in pre-market, you can see here at 6 a.m., at 7 a.m., it starts giving a pullback. Then pre-market giving some pullback, and indicators were downward. Pre-market, you can see here 15:30 was downward, so that was the signal. And already it was like 15 16, how many days, 16 days RSI overbought. So that's a signal that, be very cautious. It might be a sell the news, sellers may come. Nothing goes up forever. If you study history, there is this famous history about tulip mania that it goes crazy. Just I think it was in 1700 or 1600. So anyhow, if whatever goes parabolic up like that, at some point people want to log profit, and at some point psychologically the log profit becomes bigger and accelerated, and it gives a big pullback. And if you look at the Tesla, when it made an all-time high at 410, I don't remember, 412 was that. The next 2 days it dropped 20%. So I'm not saying it's gonna drop 20%, but it already dropped over 10%. Tesla right now from 276 right now to 250. That's almost like 10% drop. You never know. Maybe go does another 10%. But what I'm saying is, that was the signal yesterday that when pre-market there was a weakness, it was a signal that this is gonna be weak, and as soon as it opens, it drops. That was just another big signal, and every jump up was an opportunity to grab it, and even though the weak close was another signal for gap down today. Anyhow, pre-market right now 5:15 is upward, 30 is upward, and 1 hour we're getting yellow bars. If the 1 hour MACD golden crosses, it can probably maybe some recovery to 256. If it does pass 256, then maybe we do see some recovery into the end of this week. But in general trend right now, 4 hours downward, and we have to see the actions today. Already gap down, so if you want to lock profit at open, that would be wise, because the 15 and 30 is upward. But if it does break 248.56, then it can go to lower level, which is 246.1, and below that the next major level is 237.9. RSI, the overbought zone is going to be out of it for now, and the 4 hour we're starting getting red bar. If you do have long puts, you want to wait until you see a yellow bar. until you see a yellow bar, then that is the bottom of Tesla and go up again. Anyhow, pre-market showing some strength, so there is a possibility some jump up at open. I suggest to lock profit at open. Um, Anyhow, Microsoft, the pre-market right now, not clear direction. 30 is up, 1 hour is up. 4 hour bars are same size, almost need to get a yellow bar and curve up, so it gives a signal for run up. Two key level to watch, 336 and 333, above and beyond. Those are the next levels to watch. Google, Google was very interesting. It was actually very weak this last few weeks for everything was running up or making new highs, but Google wasn't. So and right now is acting weak too. So if it does break 119, we can go down to 117, 115, 114, and on 14, 27. But it's holding up. Probably is gonna hold up 119 unless techs go down big. Pre-market 15:30, 1 hour is upward. That's a good sign. And key level to watch for reversal is 120, 141. But in general trend, keep in mind daily is downward on Google. AMD was a big downfall yesterday. You know, as soon as it opens, it fall. 15 was down, 30 was down, and it was just non-stop down to 112 level. And pre-market right now, 15 is up, 30 is up, 1 hour is up, and the 4 hour, this one actually is a good sign, that's giving yellow bars. But if you watch, 4 hour is flattening, is not curving up yet, and the direction on daily is downward. And it's interesting, weekly we're getting a dark blue bar after 5 weeks, so that's another thing to keep in mind. Look here, what happened last time we got a dark blue bar. It was here on 88, it went down to all the way to 81. So I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but just a possibility. If it does break 112 and goes lower, we can go all the way next down to 108. And if it market gets if you do get a crazy pullback, it can come back to 101. Boeing, daily MACD is dead crossing. Pre-market right now, 515 is upward, 30 and 1 hour and 4 hour is downward. Daily is downward. Everything looking bearish for now. So as I said, if you remember, Boeing, I said it. Whenever it makes a new high, it end up coming down very fast. And so that's right now is coming down. It's getting close to 203, and this one is actually it's 203 is the next level to watch. If it goes below 203, then we can look at 200, 198, and 196. And the trend is down on Boeing, and we'll see where it goes. Until we don't have a 1 hour or 4 hour MACD golden cross, it can continue going lower. SPY pre-market right now, 1530 is upward, 1 hour we're getting golden cross. And what's interesting is we got a yellow bar on 4 hour. So here's the thing, you want to watch 430, 496. If we do get above that, then the scenario that I posted, my prediction, it's still a small chance to happen. You never know. If it does break 434 and 436, market can get crazy and squeeze up again. You never know when deep buyers and everybody's gonna come in. But anyhow, pre-market right now, 1530, 1 hour is upward, and the 4 hour we're getting yellow bar. So if this is just a statistic fast turns up and we break 434 and 436, market can get very squeezy. But anyhow, if market opens and it drops and 15 and 30 MACD dead cross again, and we break 433, 432, we're looking to go down to 431, 429, and 428. 62 is the next major level. QQQ pre-market again, 1530, 1 hour is upward, 4 hour we got a yellow bar, it's flashing, so maybe maybe not, we'll see. Key levels to watch today is 359 and 362. Breaks 359, we can go down to 355. There was 359.97 was a major support last few weeks. You can see here a few times it touched it down and it pulled back, pull up again. So we'll see if it's gonna pass it. If it passes it strong, 355 is gonna come, and 362 is a key level to watch for fly up. If there's any symbol, let me know. What else? IWM targets at 186 and 189 if it goes up. Da, 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 da. Let me see what else you got here. Somebody asked for coin. Coin, it jumped up, but coin has a big problem with SEC and laws and stuff. It should go up, but you know the problem with coin is that it always some news comes out and then boom, it goes down again. You know, everything MSTR, B2, all Mara, all these Bitcoin related stocks, they have no problem. They go up, but coin has its own problem. Monthly is bullish, weekly is upward, daily we got a MACD golden cross. Pre-market right now 5:15:30 is upward. We do need to break 60 mental level to run up higher. If we do break 58.96, 60.58, then we're looking at 62.19 and 67.43 to come. What else we got here? ABNB was very strong yesterday intraday, and then when it gave out end of the day, so keep an eye on that one too. What else you got? B2, somebody asked. Okay, B2. I don't have the levels for this. I have to get it. But in general, 4 hour we're getting a dark blue bar, so it's probably again, as I said, consolidation for Bitcoin for now. Caterpillar was interesting yesterday. It was a big jump at open, but then it faded into the close. DE, another name, was very interesting yesterday too. Adobe was flushing down all day yesterday downward. Next levels to watch is 470, 464, and lower level. The Yuri was interesting too yesterday. That one 423.38 may come. That's pretty much it. Let me see. Netflix I did, Coin I did, Riot, Caterpillar I did, Bidu and Riot. Bidu I already did. Riot, okay. Riot 1179 was the target and it reached it already. Again, Bitcoin is consolidating for now, so probably this is it for now until we see what's gonna happen this weekend. If some crazy thing happen over this weekend and Bitcoin breaks the previous high of this year, which is I think 31,800, then crypto related stocks can get very very crazy. Anyway, best of luck today, and keep in mind we're still in the bull market. There is a possibility always, you know, anytime gets a turnaround and goes up fast. But if 4 hour gives a more signal. And another thing, keep in mind, if we do end up green today, I give you another hint. If we do end up green today, and some names jumps up, then Friday can be a green gap up day and crazy run up. I mean, we do need a strong green day today if that happens. If it doesn't happen, no, don't expect that to happen. All right, best of luck and have a beautiful day. Please don't forget subscribe, share, and like the video. And if you like, join my service, say the option. And if you just want levels, chartwiser.com.